All right, Duncan, so it's been a few days. Last time we checked in, Logan got the battery box testament fit, rocking and rolling. The battery box looks good. What have you been working on this week?
So this week's been, well, it's only Tuesday. So, a few things. Now we're finally getting the finished assembly of the side panels, the nose cone, the tail piece, and I'll be moving on to fenders tomorrow morning for the rear. Of course, the fronts have been completed for a while. Then I'm finishing up the cowling mounting, and the rest of the hardware should be here tomorrow or Thursday for hood mounting. And we're going to be using buckle latches that should, in a black finish, that ought to look pretty tasteful and well finished. We're making the nose cone easily removable with the same latch assemblies. Our rear structure support is now complete and in paint. Our front structure support is in process now, and so we hope to see that hopefully before the end of the week, so we can start laying sheet metal into the interior of the cockpit and getting our seats mounted.
Why did we have to create our own in-house custom support mount?
Well, there was a web of tube structure within here that came with the kit. Fully assembled, fully welded. You can see these points here where there was a welded tube. There was another point here. There was other ones down low. We had to remove all that to accommodate, of course, the transaxle and the motor doing this rear drive configuration. So now we had to put that support back in here, but in a little different shape and structure. And we're kind of going a little bit overkill because we like things strong. Yeah, so the front section is next on the agenda and is in our welding shop. And he's making the cuts and going to be making the welds in the mock-up. Again, I'll be working the cowl and dashboard this week. As soon as we get the seats set in place, we'll finalize our gauge placement on the dashboard. But it is subject to committee, so we have to make sure everybody's in the room at the right time and what have you, and keep that moving forward.
Sweet. Thank you for the update, Duncan. We'll let you get back to work. We know you're busy. We'll check back in later.
Look forward. Have a great day.